Morning, good morning, good morning. These glasses here. Let's see. Don't like them. Don't like them. Good morning. God bless you. Good morning. Come on in. Different little venue today. Not in the car. Not in the car today. But I'm outside. Outside enjoying nature. Raining out here today, here in Atlanta. Come on in, come on in. It's raining. The rain is so peaceful. The rain is so peaceful. So peaceful. Enjoying the rain. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. Let me give you some words of encouragement this morning that will carry you on your way, that will help you, that will encourage you, that will uplift you, that will motivate you. You broken? Amen. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. We're going to talk about it right quick. But through your rebellion, you're broken through your rebellion. Well, you know what? When you don't hear God, when you don't do what God is saying, that is a bad, broken place. Good morning, good morning. I just don't like these glasses. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Trinidad. Good morning, Trinidad. Hey, good morning, Maxine. Good morning, Texas. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Come on in, come on in. Good morning. Good morning. See me, I'm leaning my head back. These glasses, I don't really like them. Guess these to try. But you have to lean your head back in order to see clearly words. So I can see without them. But I can see a little better with them if I lean my head back a little bit. It's a trip. Thank you. Thank you. Greetings, Christ. Zerubbabel. Good morning. Regina. Good morning. Ashley. Miss Presley. Good morning. Blessings. Blessings back to you, Miss Presley. Amen. Amen. Tell you what, even though it's raining, it's a different type of day. The day is just different. It's a different day. It's a different day. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of you. I'm going to go ahead and get started, encourage you. Hope everybody's doing okay, doing well. Hope, one of the things that I say, if you woke up on the wrong side, lay back down and get back on the right side, because this is truly a blessing. If you hear my voice, you made it. If you're hearing my voice, you made it through the night. If you hear my voice, good morning, Myra. God bless you. If you hear my voice, you made it. You made it if you hear my voice. The Bible said, weeping may endure for a night. And I know many of you, nighttime has been every day in your life. Nighttime has been every day in your life, and things are not always easy. Things are not always easy for you. And you've lost so much. You've lost so many things, and things are bad for you. But I want to say that the fact that you hear my voice, you made it. God gave you grace. He gave you the grace to wake up. He gave you the grace to see another day. And even though things are not right in your life, even though things are not like you want them to be, they're not what they used to be, and you're still alive. you're still alive. And the fact that you're still alive, that means that you have a chance. You have a chance, and it's an opportunity for God to change things around in your life. It's an opportunity for God to fix things in your life that need to be fixed. You know, I say this right here. When things are not right, do something about it. If things are not right in your life, do something about it. If you don't like what you see, change what you see. If you don't like it, don't complain about it. Just change it. Change it. Do something about it. Say, God, I change it. I want to change. I want to change my circumstance. I want to change how things look. I want to change how I feel. I want to change. If you want stuff to change around you, you change it. You can change how you view things, how you look at things, and you can change the things that are around you. If you got people around you that are not helping you, they're not encouraging you, they're not strengthening you, they're not help educating you as far as God, they're not positive in your life, you don't have to be around them. You don't have to be around no one. You don't have to be around. You have a choice. You have a choice to love. You have a choice to hate. Everything is a choice. You also have a choice to be happy. Happiness is a choice. Yes, it is. Never depend on people to make you happy. Situations. Your happiness comes from within. Your happiness comes from what you hear, from what's in your heart. And if you want happiness to stay in your heart, make sure that you listen to those things that get into your heart that will make your heart happy. Don't allow depression or depressed people, bad people always talking negative. You know, that gets on my nerve. Every time you hang around some people, every time I hang around some people, good morning, baby. Every time you hang around some people, they got something negative to say. It make you not want to hang around people like that, because there's a spirit, there's a mindset with that, a way they think. You know, if a person's always thinking defeat, if a person's always thinking bad stuff, always thinking negative stuff, something is wrong with their thinking. Something is wrong with their thinking. Something happened where they're stuck in that situation. Because if you're not stuck in that situation, why you keep talking about it? Why you keep thinking about it? Negative. If that person, if you say you heal from him, then why you keep talking about him? Or why you keep talking about her? Healing comes when the conversation is over. You don't talk about it no more. And so what I did when I wrote my book, Secrets, when I was going through what I was going through, I couldn't publish that book, because that was my pain. I was feeling what I was feeling, and I was going through what I was going through. But when my pain became my history, then that's when I was able to release my testimony. When your pain goes from being in your face, where every time you think about those situations, it makes you angry, it makes you upset, you're not ready yet. But when you get to a situation where the things that hurt you, they don't affect you no more, they don't bother you no more, situations don't make you angry no more, don't make you want to fight, don't make you want to cuss. When you get to that place where those things don't bother you no more, where you really feel sorry for that person or for those people, but instead of anger, then your pain has transitioned to your history. In other words, it becomes your testimony. Then you'll be able to talk about the pain that you went through. That's how I wrote my first book, Secrets. I wrote my first book, Secrets, 10 years ago. I was going through some bad stuff, but when God healed me from the pain, then I was able to talk about it. Because at one time, if I can talk about it, I've always studied, my spiritual father, and all my life, I always crammed a lot of word, a lot of Bible. But there came a point where all the things that I studied, the people that I've been around, all the information that I've been around, it became like my information became like a thorn to me. My information became warfare, because the things that were in my heart, I didn't know how to articulate what I was feeling. I didn't know how to articulate what I was going through. So that the information, it became torment to me until I met pain. And when I met pain released my tongue. It released what I couldn't say. It released my articulation. And so that's why I talk so much now, because I'm free. I talk so much now because God has released me, and He's healed me from what hurt me. God healed me from what hurt me. It hurt me some, but it helped me a whole lot more, because in that pain that I went through, it gave me information. It gave me word. It gave me instructions. It gave me wisdom. It gave me everything that I needed to deliver me. Physician, heal thyself. And once God healed me, the words, the relationship healed me, then I was able to speak from that healing and speak healing over others. And so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Because that pain transitioned to healing. That's why the message today, God led me to come talking to the brokenhearted. The brokenhearted. The brokenhearted is when your life, your heart, things in your life that was together at one time has been broken, scattered into different pieces. Many of your life, your love, things in your life that you once held together, it's in different pieces. Things that you once hold together is in different pieces. Your relationship, your kids, your hopes, your dreams, they're scattered. They're scattered. And you need help. You need help. You're in a situation where you need help. But I have good news. God can help you. He's a very present help in a time of trouble. And the good thing about it, when everything is broken into pieces in your life, this is a place where God really, really, really listens, and you got God's attention. You really do. At this broken place, at this place where you're broken, your heart is broken, life, pieces in your life are broken and scattered. You're in a place where you have God's ear. You have God's ear. You do. God is listening to you. God is truly listening to you. If you go to Psalms 51, Psalms 51, and I think it's either 15 or 17, it says that there's one sacrifice that God always accepts. The sacrifice of a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart. God will never despise. He will never turn his back. He will never turn his back on you. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. You have his attention. You're broken. Your heart is broken. Your spirit is broken. Your mind is broken. Things to your life is broken. You got God's attention. You got his attention. He will not turn his back on you. Matter of fact, he's nigh. His ear is close. His ear is close to your broken place, your broken pieces, to your broken heart. Somebody might have walked out last night and you're by yourself, you're home by yourself, and you don't know how you're going to go on. You don't know how you're going to make it. God is there. Call on him. Call on him in that broken place. Whatever dark place you might be in, just know that God is there, and he will appear. To bear this out, even David in the Bible, David, he was a man after God's own heart. He was a king. He was chosen by God. He killed Goliath. He said he was so close to God that he said that, God, I know you so much, and I'm so close to you, and I trust you so much that if I lay my bed in hell, I know you'll be there. He know that if everybody turned their back on him, he know that God wouldn't. To bear that out, you remember at Ziklag, where David and his boys had went out to battle, but when he went out to battle, the enemy came in and burned his city, took his women, took everything from him. And when they got back, everything was gone. Everybody was discouraged. The people were weeping and upset, and because David was the leader, they talked about even stoning him. And David, what did David do? David, in the midst of all that, when everybody had turned to him and, they were blaming him, he turned to God. And in him turning to God, you know what he did? He encouraged himself in God, in the Lord. He encouraged himself. And many of you, if you're listening to me, you're at a place now where you feel all alone. You feel like everybody's against you. It feels like the world is against you. And the people that you once turned to, you can't turn to them because they're mad at you. They want to fight you. They want to fight you. They want to cut you out, or they want to do something to you. You can't turn to them. But I know somebody you can turn to. You can turn to God. You can turn to God. And you know what? If you need encouragement, encourage yourself in the Lord. Encourage yourself. Learn how to encourage yourself. Don't depend on people to encourage you. Encourage yourself. Encourage just like David did. David encouraged himself in the Lord. He built himself back up again. He didn't need a situation. He needed a man, a pep talk. He pepped his own self up. He pep talked his own self up. Sometimes you got to pep talk yourself on up. You got to tell yourself I'm strong. You got to tell yourself I'm going to make it. You got to tell yourself I'm going to overcome this. You got to tell yourself I'm going to defeat this. You got to talk to yourself. You do. You do. And so encourage yourself, and that's what David did. And once he encouraged himself, he asked God what to do. Should I stay here? Will you do it, or should I go get him? And God said, go pursue, and you're going to recover all. Total recovery. And so those people that listen to me, your heart is broken, and you lost so much, and the thief has stolen so much, and you've lost so much, the cankerworm, the locusts, all of that, you've lost so much, they've taken so much from you. God is saying restoration. Go pursue. Go pursue, because you're going to recover all. God is putting the pieces back together. God is putting the pieces back together. Down in Jeremiah, God is putting that army back together. He's putting it back together. The valley of dry bones, he's making those dry bones wet again. He's putting life back to those bones again. He's putting life back. He's bringing healing back. And when those bones came back together, God said, I'm going to breathe in you, I'm going to blow in you, and you're going to revive. And so God is blowing into you. God is blowing into you. See, some of you feel numb, you don't have no air. You don't have no wind. You don't have no wind, but God is blowing into you. He's blowing into you again, and you're going to revive. He's blowing into you again, you're going to hope again. You're going to will again. You're going to desire again. You're going to love again. You're going to do all those things again. Hear me and hear me. Hear me. It's not over. It's just the beginning. This is just the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is just the beginning of the rest of your life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy. Joy, there's a song that joy is bringing. It's coming. It's coming. It's in this morning time. And there's a new song that joy is bringing. There's a new song that is put in your mouth. Hear me. God bless you. Got to go. Have a good day. Amen. Hope this word has really helped you. God bless you. Amen. God bless you.